Would you look at that sunrise? Ain't that pretty? Yo, what is up everybody? This is Steven with Bama Saltwater Fishing. This is the coolest morning I've fished so far since the last season. It is like a nice crisp 70 degrees, a strong northeast wind. So we're gonna do some inshore fishing with live shrimp. As always, I love to show you what I'm using so you can be successful next time you go. This is a Fairhope rattle popping cork, locally made in Fairhope, Alabama. I'm running some 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. This is about 2 feet of leader, coming to an owner 2-aught SSW J hook, and above that by about 6 inches is just a small little size 4 split shot. It's as simple as that, y'all. Fish a live shrimp, a dead shrimp, a artificial shrimp, minnows under this setup, and you can't go wrong. So we're gonna fish this marsh grass behind us. Y'all sit back, relax, and let's get a cast out. Let's grab one of these nice healthy live shrimp I picked up over at Hooked Up Bait and Tackle. They had shrimp this morning. There's a few different ways you can hook a shrimp. My favorite way to hook it when under a popping cork is go right behind that horn, being sure not to poke that dark spot in there. Man, what a nice morning. With popping corks and live shrimp, let your live bait do most of the work for you, but every now and then you can give it a pop. Oh, and we have our first fish, first cast. It was as easy as that, y'all. Oh man, what are you? Oh, a flounder. Cool, little buddy. He's not gonna be a keeper, but that is a pretty fish. There we go. First cast, and we got a flounder. These have to be 14 inches long. He is not. You're on your merry way. Okay, boat. Always something wrong. Trolling motor won't come on. Lay that thing back down. The key with that is just being silent and also placing it down strategically with the wind in where you don't need a lot of road or line to anchor. It's about 4 feet deep right here in this creek. Plenty of fish have been caught before trolling motors were even invented. So nothing that a good old anchor won't fix. See if we can catch something else. That was pretty fun catching one on the first cast. So right there, give it a pop. Yeah. There's another fish. Sweet. See, I told you, once you get it close to the grass, you can actually start catching stuff. That's a redfish. About the same size as a flounder. Well, if we catch a trout, we'll have a slam, just not a keeper. Pretty little red drum. Send him on his merry way again. That was a really nice shrimp. Oh yeah, there's a little bit nicer one. Finally. Been getting just hammered by pinfish and needlefish the whole morning. That is a white trout though. Those don't have any limits on them. Sweet trout, white trout, sand trout, whatever you want to call them. No limits, no size limits either. And they're very aggressive and great to eat. But we'll turn him loose. He was not coming unhooked easy. There he goes. Nice variety so far. All we need is a speck and I would have like a undersized inshore slam. Oh, right where I had hooked that white trout. God, what the heck was that? Trout? Something silver just flashed at it. Thought it was a needlefish for a second until it actually started pulling. Come here, you. No, redfish. Nice one too. Not a keeper, but that is a thick redfish right there. I mean, he is thick like a croaker. That's a nice little red drum. Go on, get that hook out of him and let him go. See, we're getting it done. Getting it done. Oh, something just chased it as soon as I threw it in. And they don't ever get hooked. But whatever was, well, I guess take that back. He must have just got it at the right angle or swipe. Oh no, that's not a needlefish. There was one chasing it. This is a speckled trout. Okay, interesting. Oop. So we literally have caught a slam, an inshore slam, which is a redfish, flounder, speckled trout, but more in the undersized category. It would have been nice if we could have got one, if we could get some in the keeper category, but that's still fun nevertheless. Oh, come on. We were just playing with it, then somebody took it down. Get out of that grass. Pull him away from the grass. There we go. Now he's in open water. Whatever it's going to be. Come on. Nothing's pulled some drag yet. That's another redfish. Oh, man. About the same size as the last one. Not a keeper. They have to be 16 inches minimum in Alabama. Simple hook removal. Gentle, safe release. Boom. He gone. Just anchored up. Throwing live shrimp under a cork. You can't go wrong. Ugh, that mud is something else. But you can't be afraid to get dirty. At least the tide's starting to come in. Oh, I got something. There's a fish. Oh, good fish too. Good fish. Think it's a sheep? Probably, yes ma'am. It's coming up, so. Ah, it's a puppy drum or a black drum.
Right side?
I'll bring it over there. It's a nice little black drum right there. Dip the net in deep and you got it.
Wow.
I was hoping it was a sheep's head, but that's a pretty little black drum. He ate the shrimp on a Carolina rig next to this bridge. There's no size limits on that one. Yeah, that one would eat pretty good. I can throw them in the live well.
Good colors on
I mean, I don't know. I think we'd catch and release today unless it's a flounder or a red.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, let him go. Let him get bigger.
Let him go, let him go.
But that's a black drum. It's pretty cool how they can go up to like 30, 40 pounds. Not a sheep's head, even though they may look similar. There he goes. Good fighters. I liked when he was pulling line and you kind of know you have something big on and it's not a rock. Okay. Try this again. Oh, good hit. That's enough. Yeah, that's another good fighting fish right there. What do you think this is going to be? This one might need a net, which I can net myself. No, I'll boat flip it. It's another little black drum. Dark.
Oh, he's pretty.
Yeah, dark colored black drum. Yeah. These are actually very good to eat. They have worms in them a lot of times, but they're not harmful to us if you cook them properly. And like I've mentioned, a lot of people mistake them for sheep's head because of the look, but all you gotta do is look at their mouth. They don't have any teeth. They have crushers in the back of their throat and rough lips. There you go, buddy. Okay, Carolina rig, putting in work with a 1/0 circle hook. Okay, 2 catfish, 2 small black drum. See if there's any redfish hanging around. The tide's coming in very strong right now because we started fishing at the very trough or the bottom of the low tide. As you can see, there's exposed barnacles about a foot out of the water. During high tide, those would be under the water. And then oh, there's a fish.
Yeah.
Got one. I don't know what that was. Yeah, it was. This might be another catfish. What the? Caught it. What? I got a pogie in my line.
Oh, how funny.
I caught a pogie with my braid. Look at that.
Oh, you need to go buy a lottery ticket because that's crazy luck.
That's funny. Yes. And then, oh, I got one.
Let it stay. All the way.
Oh, it took it.
Hold it down.
Oh no, I still have it. Oh, good one.
Oh.
Dad, go.
Oh.
That's a big fish.
We're gonna need that.
Probably. I gotta keep him away from the bridge.
Well, I'm stuck. But I'm gonna get you.
Wow. That's a big fish. Oh, another big black drum. Look at him. He put up a fight. There you go. Thank you. Look how red his lips are. He's been munching on some oysters and barnacles and clams and whatever else. Crabs. So that's my third black drum of the day. Just in the same spot on shrimp and Carolina rig. And my Nomad inshore spin rod. Let's get the circle hook out of them. Here at Drummond, that's why I call it a drum. They're hard fighting fish, and they're actually very hardy as well. Like, unlike like big speckled trout, these can handle a little bit of handling, but you still want to be careful and get them back as quickly as possible if you're not keeping them. There he goes. That was cool. Third one of the day. Man, that was a bigger one of the day too. That one is actually fun size. It's not, you know, 30 pounds. So you can actually fight it on light tackle around structure like this, but it still puts up some heavy fighting. Take another shrimp.
Pick a number between
0
and 1, and that's how many fish I caught.
You caught 0.
Yeah.
You haven't even caught that. You haven't even caught a half.
0.
All right, drop that back down again. That sucker felt like I was hung on the bottom until it started pulling back, and the bottom don't typically pull back. 19.2 feet under us. Bridges, rocks, docks, no secret that they hold fish. It's just knowing how to fish them, and right time, right place, getting lucky. Dang! That sucker just took it. It did an initial run pretty good. That's a big fish as well. I have the net right here. I have yet to see it though. It's hanging right by my engine. Oh no. That's a big one, whatever it is. Another drum. You can put it in the water and I'll bring it to it. Deeper in the water. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I'll net yours when you catch one.
I appreciate that.
Ooh. Did you hear it take drag? Man, it's another black drum, perfect size. They got some weight to them for their size, and they're very good fighters. I love their eyes. They have a lot of personality in their eyes, honestly. Like a shark just looks like a cold-blooded killer, but you know, these drum, they kind of just look friendly, you know. We'll let it go though. Get this hook out. And now this one's a little bit larger, so I can show you. See those little feelers? Those aren't worms growing out of their mouth. That's just little feelers. They have very strong sandpapery lips, and in the back they have crushers, so they can take in crab and mussels and oysters, barnacles, and all that, and eat them up and get big. There he goes. What was that one? The fourth one? Sweet. Yeah. Thanks for the net job.
You're welcome.
Grab some more shrimp.
Now when you feel it biting,
give it some leeway. That's what keeping your rod tip up high does. Okay, fourth black drum. They're getting a little bigger. Those are the fun size ones right there. I was hoping there'd be like a redfish or something hanging around, but I'm not complaining about catching fish, especially fun ones like that. Mom's finally hooked up. Get it, get it. I told you I'd net your fish if you got it. She's like, here, it's on this side. It's on this side, so you might want to step up here so it doesn't cut you off on the trim tab on the boat.
I'm sure if I'm gonna fall.
There. Okay. Come on this side. There you go.
Oh.
Lift it up, lift it up. All right, we got it. You let that little thing whip you? There you go. You're like, do I have a fish? I'm like, real. Don't ask the question. All right, hey, I got you. I netted it for you. So
thank you.
You're welcome. You want me to get the hook out?
Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah, I changed my luck a little bit. Changing hooks.
I gave you the hook I was using.
Thank you.
Because I don't know
what all hooks. I use bluegill.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
What, you want to hold it?
I didn't really want to smell like fish at this time of day. Bye, fishy. Oh, I didn't kiss the fish.
Do you want to kiss?
Oh, no, that's gross. Bye, fishy.
There you go. Well, Mom got herself one. It's a black drum kind of day. Oh, you got another one. Reel. Get away from that structure. See, that's working now that you yep, that you did the technique I was telling you. Alrighty. I'm gonna left hand net it here. Reel down on it and bring it up. Oh, that's a good one.
Where is it?
It's right here. Yep, I do. In the net. Oh. Yeah, with my weakest hand. Yeah, look at that. About the same size as the other one. There you go. I think I have one.
Alrighty.
Or I might be hung up. So I got something.
Yay, hope it's a redfish.
I don't know what I have. I don't know what I have. Oh, I have a stick. Good old stick fish. That's the one you threw in. Well, look at that leader on it. Who is using a 500-pound leader out here?
Not me. I can get that out.
Here, I will. That'll go in our trash bin.
Oh, yeah.
There, he hooks out of it. Nice fish. All right, you want to do the honors of letting it go?
Bye, baby.
There you go. Those are fun fighting. I caught a stick in a big old nasty leader. Oh, the bridge. They're trying to pull up the whole bridge. Look at that. Throw that stick out, and we'll throw this in our trash bin. That's like 400-pound leader.
I don't want to know what was on the end of that.
Goodness gracious. The bridge. Good gracious, what was that? Did I have another pokey in my line? Look at my rod tip.
What do you have?
A fish? Oh yeah, I do have a fish. Let's go. A good fish too. I was like, what is going on? Probably. I gotta see it first. Gotta get them away from those pilings. Uh-oh. Get away from the piling. Wow, what is it? Is it another drum? If it is, it should be the biggest one I've caught today. Oh, redfish. Here, get the netted, please. Yes, buddy. Thank you. That's a nice one. Yeah, catch and release on him. Yo, that is a nice redfish right there. I'm gonna let it go. Not keeping any today unless we catch a flounder or a sheep's head. But that would have made a nice meal, but it gets to go back and maybe we'll come back and catch it again. Nice. What an awesome fish just to change it up from the black drum. Incredible. Let's see where that hook is. I have to get that out of him. It's in its tongue. Got it out carefully. Okay. Let's let this sucker go. All right, buddy. Oh, it was ready to go, wasn't it? That was awesome, everyone. I'm gonna check my leader, and because he had that pretty far down. If they swallow it, I'll usually cut the line as close as I can to their mouth, but he didn't swallow it. It was just in its tongue, and you saw how easy that hook was to get out. And that fish was healthy and swam back. Come catch another day. Incredible. What an amazing fish that was. I mean, bridges hold fish. It's just right place, right time, and getting lucky. I had a feeling it was something pretty good or big, because even the other bigger black drum I had caught, I was able to pull it away from this piling, but that one wanted to go into that structure even more. But we're gonna keep on fishing. It doesn't hurt to release fish. I mean, I give tons and tons of fish away, eat a lot of fish, so it doesn't hurt just to turn them back healthy and let them reproduce and catch some more for the future. But my bait's back down there again. My leader is not in bad shape. This Nomad Inshore spin rod's getting it done. This is a 7'6" 20-pound to 30-pound line rating. So it has nice sensitivity, but still enough strength and backbone to pull on those fish. I'm hung up. Nope, I'm hung up. First time I got hung up today. If I break off, I'm done. My arm's sore from holding this boat down together. Let's see, did I finally break my lucky hook? Wow, how'd I get everything back?
Really?
My leader's all torn up, so I'm finished fishing for now. Take those shrimp home. It was actually really fun fishing bridges. You know, anytime you find a bridge or rock jetty, boat docks, drop off, sandbars, I mean, there's no specific GPS locations, but being at the right place, right time, you know, we hit right at that tide change, and everyone knows that structure with moving water and bait is prime location for catching predatory fish. And then some other days, I mean, fish don't have a textbook. Some other days you can fish here and not catch them all, but be in complete open water and catch something. But that's what makes it fun, because it's something different every time you go out. But y'all, we're gonna pack up and probably head back home. Hey everyone, so we just got home, and I know some of y'all asked, like, what do I do when I get home? And you know, with the boat, like, how do I rinse my stuff off, etc. I mean, it's nothing special. Everybody's different. I use my boat a lot, and the worst thing for a boat is to not use it. And that's where, you know, if you fail to flush it one day or didn't spray something off and you let it sit over time and don't use it the next time, it will get some salt deposits. But I run mine pretty hard and use it a lot, but I do always flush it when I can and when it's warm, so those thermostats are still pretty much open. I spray everything off with just fresh water from a hose, rods, reels, tackle, all that good stuff. If I have fish, you know, obviously we clean fish, but a light spray. Buy good equipment, take care of it. Light spray of water on these Penn slammers are actually sealed, so they do pretty good against spray. And then I spray the trailer down as well. If I was in very high salinity, like today we were fishing in the back bays, those trips that I go out in the Gulf or very high salinity water, like around the pass, I'll take some salt away, and it's just a concentrate or salt off. Spray everything down, flush my engine with it, and be good. It's a very, very, very light acid solution. But that's pretty much all I do. You know, we caught a bunch of fish today, let them all go. That was fun. All of our partners and sponsors are down in the video description. Go check them out. I'm glad that y'all joined us today on this fun fishing adventure. We'll see you on the next one. Most importantly, and as always, I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.